What's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of Smash JT. Before I even get into this GameStop charging people for their Intellivision Amico pre-order situation, I need to address the elephant in the room, which I'm sure people are going to have. People have been coming to this channel for a while. Why are you posting another video so soon? What is it, about 48 hours after the video you said you don't know when the next time you're going to post is because you're scared for your life? Well, I mean, just to fill you guys in, I've had an incident occur in between when that video was posted and now. And that incident made me realize that there's nothing I can do. I can tell them, these terrorists, that I'm walking away, and they're still going to keep coming after me. So I have the option of, one, deleting my channel and going away for good and hoping that they stop harassing me, or two, just keep going about my business and just wait for them to get distracted with the next person that they want to harass. And I'm going to choose that route because I like doing this too much to just leave it. I put too much effort into this to just walk away from it. So with that being said, let's jump into this GameStop charging people for their Amico pre-orders. I woke up this morning to, oh, actually before I even start, if you're new to the channel, subscribe, bell for notifications, hit the like button, all that fun stuff. I'd really appreciate it. I woke up this morning to a couple of comments, 20 minutes apart from each other on the same video. My video discussing that GameStop is showing these consoles in stock in their warehouse. And this was before the unboxing. This is before all the drama came out from that faux unboxing video that Intellivision did just to fake people out and try to get more investors, which is clearly what it was. I'd love to hear a different reason for why they would do an unboxing of a system that is not a retail unit. There's literally no reason for that. But be that as it may, since that video came out, a lot's been discovered that these consoles don't exist. There is no retail unit, because if there was, they would have unboxed a retail unit. So, I mean, it's kind of scary too, if you want to take the nefarious approach to this, that Intellivision was lying, trying to trick GameStop into thinking that these do exist and they're about to get them shipped to them. To try to get money from them and hope they don't try to recoup it. I don't know. I don't want to go down that road and just imply that Intellivision is being super shady. But it's kind of easy to think that with what's transpiring right now. These consoles do not exist. They don't. They have a few dev kits. That's it. They don't have the real units. They don't have any manufactured. As far as I understand, they don't have any plans to manufacture anything right now because they don't have the money to do that. They are literally in a quiet period searching for an investor, an angel investor, or a company to take on their debt and figure out their problems for them. That's where they are right now. And these two comments that I got say that their credit card has now been charged from GameStop. And while it might be easy just to point at GameStop and be like, hey guys, you really need to fix your stuff and not charge people for items you don't have. I don't know. Why would we give Intellivision the benefit of the doubt with this? My first inclination is to think Intellivision is lying to GameStop, just like they've lied to all of us. Why would we change the mindset just because it's a company they're dealing with? GameStop is charging people right now for their pre-orders, according to commenters. One of them said they've had their pre-order for over a year. The other one just said their credit card was charged this morning. Both of them said their credit cards got charged this morning, though, for their pre-orders, for the console that does not exist. This is a shit show. It's a clusterfuck. Like, literally anything that can go wrong with Intellivision does. And I'm starting to suspect, with what's transpiring right now, that it's no longer on the up and up. I had some serious concerns and questions with that fake unboxing video, which John Alvarado tried to address in my live stream when I was covering it. And again, props to him for at least coming on and trying to address them. I don't want to say I'm starting to lose faith in him. The other approach you could take is maybe he is just being fooled by management and Intellivision. I don't know though. I don't want to play the blame game with the people that work there. The results speak for themselves. The facts on the table are pretty overwhelming. We got a fake unboxing, we got a bunch of empty promises, and we got a console that is listed as in stock at GameStop that doesn't exist. Yet people are now getting charged for their pre-orders. I don't know. I assume it's a mistake, and I assume that GameStop is going to refund the credit cards and tell people, oh, sorry, you know, we thought we had them, but we didn't. But then it gets to a much deeper question, a deeper concern. What goes on in the background? Like, the money that they get from these pre-orders, they give back to the people. What about how GameStop feels about that? This is like making them look like embarrassed. They're getting caught with their pants down right now because they were believing, just like all of us for a very long time, in the empty promises that Intellivision kept claiming. Instead of being forthcoming and honest with a retailer, they have either lied to them or ignored the obvious point of addressing it directly with them and letting them know, hey guys, we do not have these. Fix your shit, because people are going to get mad at you and they're going to come back on us. But what did Intellivision do? Nothing. They didn't do anything. I mean, as far as I can tell, we got to leave room for the possibility that Intellivision did reach out to GameStop, and GameStop is just so busy that they just didn't give a shit to address whatever Intellivision was trying to say to them. But I find that very hard to believe, because this is a customer service situation turning into a catastrophe, which is something that Ryan Cohen, the chairman of GameStop, made sure was the one thing he wanted to focus on to address when he was taking over there, is delight the customers. And you're not going to delight customers by lying to them and taking their money and then saying, oops, we goofed. No, I put this right back on Intellivision. Again, everything goes back to Intellivision every time. And until they actually do something to prove otherwise, why would anybody believe anything that they say? I was fooled for the better part of the past 3.5 years when it comes to the system. And I look back at the older videos of me defending it, and it's like, it's laughable. I was literally just regurgitating what Tommy was telling me instead of looking at it rationally. To which I've tried to make amends by being real with everyone, letting them know my mentality of why I was like that. But it's still, for me, it's embarrassing. And as an investor, I'm pissed. As a YouTuber, I'm frustrated. This company lied to me, made me look horrible. And I've had to work to repair my reputation on the platform. They haven't done jack shit for me. So I find it very difficult to defend them when all I've done is try to make the most of the situation for them and get kicked in the face and slapped in the face and lied to over and over and over again. I don't mean to go off on this rant, but it's frustrating. Here comes yet another thing with GameStop taking pre-order money from customers that are not in the know, fully expecting to get their Intellivision Amico, because the last update we got was a promise that these were going to get delivered to them. And I feel bad, genuinely bad. What about the kids? All the excitement that they had, the promises. What if it's for little Timmy's birthday? Like, all this stuff. Intellivision doesn't even give a shit that they're hurting people's feelings or making their kids sad with all the promises they make and break. It turns into, it's just all about the money with nothing being delivered. And again, I go back to that unboxing video, and I feel like that was actually, in the grand scheme, doing them a disservice, making them look worse. And the only reason I can think of them doing that is because they're so goddamn desperate to get an unknowing investor to throw money at them that they just had to come up with something to try to faux the impression that this thing is actually happening. Instead of, showing a retail unit, showing the manufacturing process, showing the boards, showing what's going on, showing the back end, showing how the game carts with the NFTs are supposed to work with it, showing literally anything you haven't already showed us in the past 3.5 years. I could go on and on, but fact remains, people are getting charged and there's no systems available. And now I got people coming at me in the comments too, being like, oh, looks like you were wrong. Looks like they do exist. They're charging my credit card. See, now creators like me have to do damage control for you guys because you're not handling your shit yourselves. And that's a problem. It's a trend. Something that's happened since the onset of this thing. And you go back and look at the old videos of everything Tommy promised, everything he said, everything Phil Adams said, hell, even a lot of the stuff that John Alvarado said. It's just, and Nick Richard too. It's like everything these guys say, nothing comes to fruition. Talk. One thing they're good at, even during the quiet period. Chatter. And then silence. And then we'll take your money. On brand. I'm going to leave it there. Thank you guys so much for watching. And as always, you stay smashing. Smash and shake.